Good morning, guys. It's your boy iSong FX. Today, I wanna drop a strategy on how you can catch 40 pips on boom and crash. Actually, I use this strategy for mainly 40 pips. I use it for both spike catching and normal trend trading. Oh, so whether it is boom or crash, you can buy or sell at anyone. You can buy or sell in any of the two. And please, you need to understand a bit on price action to enjoy this strategy. You need to understand a bit on price action. If you don't understand price action, at least you're supposed to understand support and resistance to an extent. Support and resistance. Now, if you understand support and resistance to an extent, at least you can use this strategy peacefully. You can use it peacefully. It's one of the strategy that I think most of you might have known before now, except for some few modifications that I did to it. It's not a new strategy, it's a common strategy, MACD and RSI, but the setting is a bit different. There's a kind of modification in it, and it will be so helpful if you know how to use support and resistance. Support and resistance. Now, let's go to the settings first. You have your RSI. RSI 7, apply to close, or any color of your choice, any pixel of your choice. Then you can apply my levels. Actually, we use only two levels, 75 and 25. Other levels are for something else, which I may release in the next video. I've been talking of spike catching. Actually, I'm not a fond of spike. That's why I've been reluctant, but I think after this video I should release the spike catching. And please, guys, there's something I want you to do. At least before I release some of this strategy, that's why sometimes I promise in the video that I will release a particular strategy, and you see me taking time to release it because I need to test it over and over. And I will see that at least it is working well before I release it. It is working well. So please, there's something I will beg you to do, whether from me or from any source in YouTube. Please, you have been trading at least before now. So what I need you to do, please, first, this has been very working perfectly once you understand support and resistance. But what I need you to do first, as you are seeing this video, please take your time. You can spend 3 days, you can spend 1 week on demo trying it. It is still working very well for me. That's what I used to console myself when other trade in there. If you can see, I've angrily removed most of the volatilities because they have not been speaking well these days. At least for me, I know that people are still making it very well through them, but it's like something is wrong with them with me. So I prefer my boom and crash. Even there's one 5 pip strategy that I'm using presently. That one, the fact is that there's no 100% strategy, but that one work very, very perfectly. I think since I've been using it, I impatiently closed one trade on loss. Then that one also came back to me. So since that time, I only open my trade. Okay, I've only used one this morning. I only open my trade, then it's without stop loss, and my TP will hit. Even when I'm caught up in a spike, I hold and my TP will hit. So I'm gonna try and see how we can go about with that as well. Now, going with this strategy, this is how it works. I think you've seen the MACD as well. This is 12, 26 and 6. The MACD SMA is not 9, it is 6 this time, please. It is 6, and use any color of your choice, but the main should be the background color. Your main style should be the background color. Then let's go to how it works. Now, we are not dealing with 1 minute time frame here. We are dealing with 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, and possibly 1 hour time frame. possibly 1 hour time frame. And how do you compare these three? Now, when you come to 15 minutes time frame, let's see whether we have anyone here. When you come to 15 minutes time frame, and I told you how to backtest a strategy before now, so I don't need to teach you that again. And I don't like you backtesting my strategy. I like you testing it on your demo account, seeing it yourself. Sometimes backtesting do or misbehave. You will think that it's right when you are backtesting and you just go live directly. You see that it's something else. That's why you have your demo account. Please don't backtest. Test it on your demo account, please, and you see the magic as well. Now, what do? When you have the crossing MACD and RSI above 75 on 15 minutes, you go to your 30 minutes and see whether the crossing also occur at the same time. Let me do something here and see whether the crossing also occur at the same point. Yes. Now, when you have it on 30 minutes, you may also check 1 hour whether the crossing occur on 1 hour. Sometimes it may not occur on 1 hour, but you can see this one is a very perfect one on 15 minutes, on 30 minutes, and on 1 hour, which makes it a very good trade to take. A very good trade to take. So you enter this particular trade when you see, not when you see it on 15 minutes only. Sometimes if you see it on 15 minutes only, you may be lucky to have your 40 pips. But most times it is when you have it on 15 minutes and also on 30 minutes at least. Oh, that's when you can be sure that at least you are hitting your TP. Not only that, now you now go and check based on price action, your support and resistance. Your support and your resistance. You must make sure that this happen at least in a support region or a resistance region, be it whatsoever you are trading at that moment. Be it whatsoever you are trading, it must be on either support or resistance. You can see this one now. Yeah, we have a fake breakout here, and at least the moment your signal form, you know that at least you are taking the right trade. 40 pips, you take your 40 pips and you exceed the market. Forget about that the market is still going. I use it mainly for 40 pips and 40 pips only. That's the only thing I use it for, only 40 pips. And even if it occurs down as well, so far I have it on 15 minutes, like here now, like here. If I have it on 15 minutes, if I have it on 30 minutes as well, on 30 minutes, you see it's not happening on 30 minutes. So this kind of trade, I don't take it, I leave it. At least I must have it on 15 minutes and 30 minutes, and it must be on a support or resistance. Once you take this trade, you can be rest assured that your 40 pips is coming in. Your 40 pips is coming, and the next thing, you go just take your trade. Actually, I use stop loss for this, but I use 30 pips as my stop loss. Once I enter at the right time, I use 30 pips at my stop loss. So sometimes the trade may firstly go against me, but I'm very sure once I have it on 15 minutes and on 30 minutes that my TP must hit, and that's how it works. If you don't go against the rule, and I know God, with God all things are possible, you can recover. This is for me something like a head and shoulder as well. It's an opportunity for yourself. But for now, I'm not even trading those. I'm only taking my 5 pips. Once the opportunity come, I take the 5 pips, I take the 40 pips for now. Thank you so much.